Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Unheard. So I just loaded in just to see if it saved our progress from yesterday, and it did. I wasn't sure the way the wording of the quit game went yesterday, whether I'd have to redo some of it, but I do not, so we're jumping into the next case. I've got my notebook here to write notes, because they're just getting more convoluted and complicated as we're going on. Apologies if there is some background noise tonight. I have to have my window open because it is a million degrees in my room. So let me know if it gets too bad.
We need you to use the acoustic detective system to figure out a currently unsolved case.
Oh god,
This
so
one involves another explosion, only in a mental hospital.
how do I know if I'm right
rather
then?
than a police station. It's... how should I put it? Peculiar.
Peculiar,
A number
you
of
say?
agents have already attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. And there were complications.
Oh god, there's 14 people this time. Who are the real mental patients? Who is Ghost? Okay, 2 questions, but a lot of characters. So let's go.
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Elvira.
Yeah. I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're here to investigate reports of an escape.
Aha! Yeah. About that. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
Minor.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and a few, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching, but often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head, then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow, and in this profession you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roar with the punches, as they say.
Oh god, I didn't need to move.
This situation is very embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
How did this window break?
This is where the patient escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
You mean patient number 68? What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here.
Also, that window
All
glass
the
is on the
doors are
inside.
unlocked.
Unlocked? Yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me.
Sure.
Oh,
This guy is
don't
suspicious.
worry, so I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
Where's there a door sounded?
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder.
Can you
He
use their
thinks
names,
he's
dude?
a caregiver here. The hospital
Mr.
is
Director.
short-handed, so we usually leave him
Is that
be.
who he is?
Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on. What's your name?
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety.
Should I be writing these numbers down?
Selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are going to be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
follow.
patients here? Yes.
Speak for yourself. I ain't no lunatic. But you are! I told you I ain't!
What's going on here? Are you okay?
It was my older brother. He has mental problems. Shut up! I'm as sane as ever! You're the crazy one!
I'm crazy?
Sorry, officer. I was talking to my brother.
All right then. Ma'am, mind if I ask what you're in here for?
I'm a reporter.
Before you got sick, you mean? I actually did want to know what it was that got you committed.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah,
Then will you believe the things I'm about to tell you?
depends. Let me hear 'em first. I'm a reporter. A few months ago, I received a tip saying this hospital was conducting some kind of clandestine experiments on its patients. I disguised myself and checked in to investigate. I've collected all the information I need, but now I can't prove I wasn't sick in the first place, or that I've recovered. So I'm stuck here with no way to publish my findings. What exactly have you found? Here, they use a treatment method on their patients called TAT,
Oddity.
perception test. But it's not the TAT most people know today. Rather, they use the prototype used back during World War II. Basically, it brainwashes people. After the test, patients' memories will be completely erased, and they're conditioned as well. They're programmed to respond to certain sounds, after which they'll follow any command. The hospital then goes on to claim they've been cured, but the truth is, they're nothing more than soulless robots. Tell me, officer, if you were a patient, would you want to be cured that way? You've absolutely got to get me out of here. I have to expose them. Check my notes. I've got all the evidence right here. I gotta say, that sounds more like a sci-fi flick than reality. All right, let me see your notes. Wow, don't skimp on details, do you? Let me ask you something else. You ever notice any patients in here who seem like they don't belong? Like they're faking their illness? Yeah, me. And besides you?
Honestly, from what I've seen, at least 44% of the patients here are actually sane, but they've been committed regardless. Makes me think this hospital's next step is to experiment on normal people.
That's quite the theory. What about him, huh? Seems pretty legit. Schizophrenia, maybe.
He's sick, but it's not schizophrenia. You made a mistake any layman would make. What he has is called dissociative identity disorder. That's where you have multiple personalities. In his case, too. Huge difference between that and schizophrenia.
I see. That I'll have to remember.
Wait just a second. Aren't you getting me out of here?
Afraid I can't. At least, not yet. I'll come back once our investigation wraps up.
You don't believe me either, do you?
That big of an issue to
Are you
begin with.
done, Tony?
No.
Tony.
Why is this room locked?
That is the seclusion.
Okay, we're gonna go back and see where Tony and the director went, because here we go.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God! Oh God! My stomach! Sorry. I
Hey!
gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume you got there, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director.
Oh.
Believe it or not, he suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In his mind, he's making a masterpiece, and we're all just actors.
The
We
Truman
rely
Show.
on role-playing therapy
Great
to
movie.
treat patients like these. Trying to interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But if we play along, he'll calm down soon enough.
Mr. Director? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you, really? Look me straight in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive. Go back and re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients are likely to initiate contact.
Yeah,
Well,
you're in a
what
mental
about that
hospital.
one,
I don't
huh?
know what they expect.
Mr. Bathroom Emergency. Was that real? Or just some excuse so he could leave?
Him? He's a thief.
Hey, that's defamation, you hear me? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave!
Patient number 36 suffers from an impulse control disorder commonly known as kleptomania. He simply cannot stop himself from stealing. Doesn't matter the person or place.
I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease. But he's already in here, so why'd he try to run?
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police. Arrested
I wonder, is he
multiple
called Clep?
times. The sight of you probably triggered a
As
conditioned
in
response.
kleptomania.
Bullshit! Just ask around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here? He was a repeat offender, you see, always stealing old phones. The police found it so odd that they gave him a psychiatric evaluation. And wouldn't you know it? He was certifiable. So instead of sending him to prison, they sent him here.
Quite the nutcase, I see.
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to treat them.
Let's check the next room.
The way I see it, officer, this wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
That is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
Who the fuck's out there? You get in here, you cocksucker! I'm gonna kill ya! I'm gonna kill
Oh boy.
I must warn you, this patient might be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right, just give me a second. I need to find the key. Which one was it again? This one? No, not this one. This will only take a second, I assure you. Ah, here it is.
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait out here.
The flying fuck are you? I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in.
All right. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking duck away from me, you hear? He fucked me up. I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat. You hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
I'm here. You can leave now.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but... Not me. Just be careful.
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man! Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
Keep your voice down. Though, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always.
Okay,
I
who's it?
see.
Who are you?
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card, and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here. Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right,
Murphy.
then. Time to see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from the doctor, Elvira.
Wait, something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out? He got himself committed on purpose, remember? To hide from people who want his money and his life. He knows he's a dead man if he gets out.
You have a point. Okay, I'll get the key.
I'm gonna wait
I got a
here.
question for you. Your hospital gown doesn't
Oh, go back. That's not what I meant to
the
do.
phone to call us.
I'll get the key.
For you. Your hospital gown doesn't even have a pocket. Where'd you get the phone to call us?
That, my friend, is courtesy of Klep. You met him?
He gave you a phone?
Klep is... how should I put
Okay,
it?
so Klep
He's definitely crazy.
is the guy that steals
Man,
phones.
oh man, can that fucker steal. All he's got to do is greet a doctor, and he's got their phone.
No wonder he tried to get close to me earlier. Bumped into me, actually. In fact, wait. Where's my phone? Jesus.
Big-time hitman got played by a small-time thief. Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
George.
See if he's got the key on him.
Here, found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
Are they even police officers?
Which...
Hell if I know.
Okay,
Maybe
I'm
one of the
gonna go
bigger-
back. This guy is Klep. Okay. Forward again.
Hello? Anybody?
Okay.
Which one's the key to room 4?
Hell if I know. Maybe one of the bigger ones?
Hello? Anybody in here?
We know you're in here, Ghost. Just come on out already.
What?
Nobody in here.
Empty. He
All
escaped
done
them?
back there.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man. Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be
Yeah.
at least an inch thick.
No one's been in there.
The only sets of footprints in here are yours and mine. No one's been in here for a long time.
Well, I'll be damned. But there's no...
Oh my god, I keep accidentally
I
clicking.
was wrong. Let me check again. No one under the bed. Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't think he hid the money in it, do you?
A chest? Wait, don't touch it!
Uh-oh.
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
Oh yeah, because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little improv. Tony, arrest him. We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh, good idea.
Arrest? That's...
March. We've got our man. Let's take...
Okay, where's the bomb gonna blow up? That's what I'm wondering.
Sick, I tell you.
Quiet, you!
You can't do this to me.
Oh shit. Okay, so it blew up there. Right, we're going back again because it's impossible to see everybody at the same time. Okay, we don't know what his name is. Where are there other people? Here. This guy doesn't talk. I'm gonna go in here actually.
Do a favor, Maestro.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro. You're an
Maestro.
expert when it comes to art, yes?
Oh, it is
I was
Maestro
hoping
from
you
the
could
last one.
evaluate a painting for me.
You've come to the right person. Not to boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good things about it.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Indulge me if you would.
Map.
And listen to the music.
Oh,
Anything?
he's trying to hypnotize him.
There is something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
He's hypnotizing him. If this is actually hypnotism that's happening, then I would say that she is a reporter. So she's not a real mental patient. I'm just forwarding because I want to see when they actually talk again. Or if they talk again. Oh.
I see it now.
Tell me, what do you see?
I see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are the police interrogating?
I don't... Oh, wait. Yes. I know this voice. Silver Spoon?
What are they questioning Silver Spoon
Silver
about?
Spoon.
Something about drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon mentioning this before.
Excellent. Let's move on to the next picture.
Another one? What about the painting you said I was here to evaluate? What's going on? What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, Maestro. It's just a small test. One more picture, and we're done.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Describe the art gallery for me.
When we
It's
were in.
crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait, there's an empty frame?
That's his.
But why?
Exactly. Why is that?
Give me just a moment.
So did this happen
No.
before
It can't be that
he
either.
did it?
But then, who took it? The real painting.
I can tell you who took it.
It's fine. Take your time.
Mac had the real one. So he stole it first, if I remember correctly, from it last night. I'm just forwarding to see when they talk again. I gotta get all this information. Wait. I just realized, is Maestro in here as a patient? No, because he said he wanted him to look at a painting, but he could just be saying that to treat him.
It's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too. Someone the painting. The painting was stolen. Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan. Yes, the painting was retrieved in the end too. The lost art returned.
Oh, I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
What are you talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes.
That's what the girl called it.
Tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use role-play therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw an interrogation, you could remember the stories Silver Spoon told you. The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality. You staged the whole theft. Quite the coincidence, and a little too convenient, don't you think?
George! Doctor! What you said... I don't quite understand.
Don't worry about it. You know everything you need to know.
Oh, okay, you can pick multiple, I was wondering.
Now, answer me one question. Who are you?
I'm the No. No, I'm... Patient number 29.
Seriously?
Yes. There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
All
I
right.
don't trust you. We done here? He's asleep. Okay.
Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
Great. Let's follow George. Dr. George. Where are we going?
Why isn't the gate locked?
Good question.
Doc, I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh? Who are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a
Wait.
case.
Hold on. I bet that guy that we met when we first came in is not even a doctor, or not even the in charge of the place. I just realized that the gate was open, so it's probably a patient.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here. Yeah, right there. Just on that table over there.
Ah!
Okay, so we know what happens from there. Let's go back now. We're gonna be in here.
No, I know.
Hey, McMurphy! McMurphy! $300! Pay up!
Oh, I know. Just gotta wait till after I get out. Got no money in this shithole.
Hey, you want to do business with me? You do it my way. That means no credit. I already made an exception letting you try out the phone. And now that you know it works, you gotta pay up. Unless you want me to tell Jennifer you stole her phone.
Don't be a rat. All right, fine. How about I just give it back, huh? Then you can sell it to someone else.
I can live with that. Hand it over.
Wait. Before you leave, do you know if they caught patient number 68 yet? The one who escaped.
Nope. Not as far as I know.
What about the police? They here yet?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Director did say he heard a siren earlier.
Perfect. Anyway, here's your phone.
No hard feelings, huh? Next time, if you got money, we can do business.
What took you so long?
I got a business deal. All taken care of now, though.
Business deal? I told you to lock those two in the bathroom.
That's I did. Don't worry. But what about George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound
So
experiments on the
Jennifer and
maestro. If we interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry our friend's mind.
Fine, we'll let him be for now. But what if the police decide to barge in there later?
I've made arrangements. Oscar will try to send him away. Should he fail, he'll lead the police to us. When that happens,
So
I
that's
need
Oscar.
you to give a winning performance.
Don't you
I
worry about
think.
that. I may not be an actor or
So
anything,
Oscar's a
but I'm an
patient
ace
too.
at improv. Hey, well, now what hit him?
Perfect. First, we'll take control of the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to. What's it all about, huh? You guys keep saying he's
Brainwashing.
fucked. What the hell did they do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or TAT.
So this is Nelly.
TAT? What's with all the acronyms nowadays? Can't hardly tell what the hell something is. Do we even know it's legit? You know Nellie. She throws Dr. Mumbo Jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly? You really gonna believe a windbag like her?
On this matter? Yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason you don't remember is for exactly this reason. The test. That TAT has brainwashed all of you. You don't even remember who you really are.
Brainwashed? The hell?
Yes, all of us. We were participants in this theater verite. Over time, the rest of the crew, the true evil behind this, manipulated our gray matter using these so-called tests. They made us believe we were mental patients. Mental patients! Fortunately, my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and maintain my true sense of reality. A professional like me can spot an amateur from a mile away.
No wonder those doctors keep telling me I'm sick.
These doctors, they used these tests to toy with our brains, giving us all sorts of wild hallucinations. Once our heads are adequately scrambled, they give us a new identity. By doing so, they keep us trapped in this never-ending reality show, day by day losing more of our hold on reality. In short, the doctors aren't real doctors, and we aren't real patients. We're nothing but actors in this twisted, cruel production.
We're the actors? I thought Oscar was the only actor in this place.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God, oh God. My stomach, sorry, I gotta go.
And just where do you think you're
sorry.
going, pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay, so we've heard this part, so I'm going to go in the bathroom. How am I supposed to know who's who here? They don't make any noise at all. Oh, never mind.
Who's that knocking? Ray? What are you doing here? Who did this to you?
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get me out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors, Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her, too.
Dr. Jennifer? Doctor? Doctor, wake up!
Where am I? What happened?
Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that much. But why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there. Wait, you weren't out cold, Ray. What happened? Huh? Hey, what are you...
Ray!
What the hell?
You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone! Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is
They didn't all
first.
get killed in the explosion,
What do you
though,
think
right?
they're trying to do? Escape?
They took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
Nope. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
I've seen Georgie's.
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then what do we do? It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Klep, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm. We've got this. No looking around, just stay quiet and
Okay. It's unclear if everybody died when that happened or not. Okay, I'm gonna go in here now.
Nelly. Nelly! What you writing, huh?
What's going on outside? I heard a bunch of people talking, but then it went quiet.
Ah, that was Mr. Director telling us about the test. He said we gotta take over the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also, something about, you know, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really...
Shut up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
Look, you upset her.
It's all your fault. I told you to shut up!
Hey, Nelly, don't be mad. What you writing? Seriously.
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I know what she's writing.
Oh, yeah? And how the hell would you know, huh?
You ain't her. Well, you ain't me either. How do you know I don't know?
Exactly. I ain't you, so I don't know if you know or not. But you certainly ain't her, so you don't know squat, you big ignoramus.
Silver Spoon.
Oh, so you finally decided to talk to me, huh?
Do you know who you are?
I'm, me, I guess.
No, you aren't. I'm me.
For once, think before you answer. It's not easy. That's why Mr. Director's so terrified about the test.
Wait, you know about the test too?
Why wouldn't I? It's called TAT, and it involves a series of repeated questions that try to get the test subject to make up a logical story based on their own desires, emotions, motives, and personal experiences. Most participants end up projecting their own subconscious onto a character in the made-up story without even realizing it.
So, that's what it is.
Doesn't sound like such a big deal to me.
Yes, and it wouldn't be if it were just that. The problem is, this hospital is doing more than just a simple test. Something much more intense.
Huh? Like what?
They put extreme pressure on the test subjects, causing them to lose themselves in the stories they make up. Even once the test is over, they lose track of reality, which can lead to the development of multiple personalities. And those whose minds are already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional right there.
Ha! Well, I'll be. No wonder Mr. Director's about to shit his shorts. Don't concern me, though.
Oh yeah? Then how about this scenario? Deep down, you, me, all of us constantly struggle with our own issues. Pretty normal, right?
God,
Well,
I hope that noise
during
is
the
coming
test,
through.
people tend to project those conflicting thoughts onto different
Loud
characters in the
motorbike.
stories they make up. Each thought becomes its own character, constantly engaged in a bitter, back-and-forth argument with its other half. Until, finally, they lose the ability to become one again.
That's impossible. Wait, is she talking about us?
I'm calling BS.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one running the tests. I just wanted to let you know to be prepared. And more importantly, don't forget who you are.
Now I'm actually kind of intrigued. Sounds a little, I don't know, fun. No one's ever been able to give me
Fun.
a run for my money before.
Oh, what do you know?
Yikes.
Sounds like some kind of, I don't know, metaphysical test.
Metaphysical my ass. It's a scam, pure and simple. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I am unscammable.
Oh, shut up. I need to think.
Thinking never did you any good. Metaphysical. Whatever. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Okay. Are they done talking? I don't. Okay, we've heard this before. I know Nellie leaves at some point.
Yeah, do you?
Why you even bother, Nellie?
Journalists are the watchdogs of society. Or haven't you heard?
Yeah, and what good did any of that do you, huh? The cops didn't even believe you.
You've heard about the Unabomber, correct?
Huh? Who do you think I am? Of course I heard of him.
Mm-hmm. Henry Murray, the inventor of TAT, used his test to evaluate soldiers during World War II. During the Cold War, he used it to interrogate spies.
Mm-hmm.
But did you know that he also gave it to innocent students back in 1959?
Oh yeah? What's all that got to do with the Unabomber? Are you kidding me?
Well, it just so happens that a certain 17-year-old boy, Ted Kaczynski, was one of his unwitting test subjects. And, well, you know the rest. Over a period of 18 years, he ended up making and sending at least 16 bombs. What I'm trying to say is, destroying someone mentally can have repercussions far beyond one person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be damned. Then that Henry Murray fella's got blood on his hands, too.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Science and all the experiments that go along with it are, well, they're not wrong. It's just that sometimes people can get in so deep that they lose track of the boundaries of morality. I have nothing against the doctors here. Really. I simply want to get the truth out. It's my hope that people can learn to respect humanity while still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr. Director had his say, he'd just... Shut up! He told you not to tell anyone! All right. My lips are sealed. It's just in my head.
No, it's definitely real. Sounds like it's coming from next door.
All of you are hearing things. Need to up your meds.
I'll go check.
Okay, then she leaves. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here now
Lavsky's system pushes
until Oscar comes in. There we go. Then
How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passionate bravado, your improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard. Once I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character.
okay.
I don't want to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given. For most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd have checked myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters by learning how they really live.
Yes, of course. What about the cops? Have they left?
Good thing you heard the siren and figured out a plan quick. If you hadn't sent me out there to stall them, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even investigating? The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Hmm.
But, at least to me it seemed like that was just a cover-up. They didn't even check out the room where number 68 escaped. They barely even looked out the window, too. Nope. Both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
At first, that's what I thought, too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were going around looking for someone sane.
Then they've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch of idiots anyway. I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go check room 1 as well.
Let's go!
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Stay away from the
Okay,
gate.
I'm gonna go here. God, there's too
Talk
many,
to the police,
too many ways to go.
Stop following me!
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying
They
I had
both have attitudes.
schizophrenia. Well, you've got it. You're a complete schizo. Don't interrupt me.
Just stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares. Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? Well, this could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole her phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call.
What?
What are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird. Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
So Jennifer
You stole
called
this from the police?
Tony.
How many other phones have you stolen?
I don't got any more phones, but I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know?
From
It fits in
Ray?
your hand like one. I couldn't resist.
So the TV remote is the
Which part of stick to the script don't you
bomb
understand?
remote, I think.
If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now,
That's why
if
the TV
police
is
come
off.
back here,
That's why
our
he was
plan
like, I
is
have some.
ruined.
Why did Jennifer call
All
Tony
our
directly,
efforts
though?
down the drain. I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to return stuff.
Make it happen.
All right.
That's all. While now, but there's been. That's odd. We've been here for a while now, but there's been no sign of Nellie.
There was some kind of weird sound earlier, so she went to check. Probably went to the bathroom.
It was indeed. Wait, what?
Weird sound
Was said to the bathroom? You said.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go out here and see what Clep said. He talked to Emily before he did anything. She's not singing.
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote.
Emily.
You do this to me!
Oh, never mind. Emily set the bomb off? Okay, so now I want to go all the way. Till Oscar comes out here and talks to James.
James?
You stay away from the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
For crying out loud. You really think you're a caregiver, huh?
Just told you. Where do you think you're going? What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his Plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his Plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone
So this is the same
knows
guy.
he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head, and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that?
Oh shit,
Looks like some kind of sci-fi. What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95.
Oh god.
Batteries not included.
I'm sure it works
I don't
just
get
great.
This is my Plan B. When Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart. Then all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward. Before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now. So let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
Watch it. There's this thing called
That you're holding, Emily.
No, Emily, stop!
Okay, so the one thing I want to know, Emily doesn't, apart from singing, Stimme. And then she just goes quiet. Okay. Okay, so who do I think are patients? The director. Maestro. Nelly, I'm just not sure about. Emily. James. Oscar. I think. I kind of believe that she is. A reporter. One thing that has confused me is James said he volunteered to work night shift for Ray, but did they let him do that just because of... Who do I think Ghost is? I thought it was Ray because he was like, oh, something else is missing. I'm gonna go with Ray. That's probably not right. I have the correct answer to one. Who knows which one? Let's delete this. Oh, Ray. Okay, so Ray is Ghost. Okay, so that much I figured out. So the patients. Okay, so does that mean that Nellie is? See, McMurphy could be a patient that's just working for them, but it seems like he's a cop. So let's say that Nellie is a patient this time. There shouldn't be this many real patients. Okay, who isn't a patient then? These are the ones that I'm 100% sure of. Well, I'm sure of. Emily. James, I'm not sure of. God damn it. Who? This is the problem. Who are the real patients? Is a problem. He's a caregiver. She's a doctor. He's a doctor. Which I was a little bit like, is he? But then Jennifer said that something about him being a doctor, so he's a doctor. Jennifer called Tony. Which seemed like it would be an important piece of information, but it doesn't seem to be. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Jennifer's phone that McMurphy used to call Tony. Never mind. Okay, that's sorted out. So, Clep, Mr. Director. One, two, Emily 3, James 4, Oscar 5, Maestro 6, Spoon 7. So is Maestro not one of the patients then? Maybe? God damn it. Like the real mental patients, I guess. Like, is that a... In what way are they asking? Are they asking in... Like, none of them technically should be in there because they're being... Are they asking, like, who has something wrong with them? Like, Spoon has something going on, Emily has something going on, James has something going on, and Clef has something going on. That we know of. I see McMurphy, I think, isn't, but he could be. He could still be a patient. Okay, I think this... I thought that the ghost question was going to be harder than this. Yeah, so Elvira and Tony are cops. I mean, technically, Nellie is a patient. Like, if we're gonna get technical about it. You know, because she's in there. Um. Hmm. I thought there was 7, but then it said I was wrong, and then when I clicked more than 7, it says there shouldn't be that many. So is McMurphy instead of Nelly? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's too many, right? Hmm. Okay, James doesn't say anything. James just doesn't say anything until...
Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hmm. Okay, so there should only be 6. So, who isn't a patient? Is it Emily? No. This is just process of elimination now because I don't know. Is it James? No. Wait, it's still saying there shouldn't be this many. Wait, is there only 5? 1, 2, 3. Shit, there's only 5 real patients. Uh-oh. Oh god. Um... God, I don't know. So if we leave James out... No, there's only supposed to be 5. Oh my god. What the hell? Don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, if I go by people who... Okay, so Mr. Director's got something going on. Maestro has something going on. Spoon has like split personalities or something. That's 3. Emily doesn't talk. And Clep... Is that right? Okay. Jesus.
Excellent work, Detective.
That took a while.
I have just one last
So
question.
they just wanted the people who... Oh. Oh, I knew
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
Wait, I'm in the fucking mental hospital. Who am I? I've got to be number 68, right? Can I move? Oh. Is this me or is this me? Who am I? Number 68?
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here.
Plot twist.
This pill will help calm and center you.
Oh, I don't want to take that. Can I have a cigarette instead? I don't want either. Wait, what happened? Oh! I attacked her.
God! Jennifer? What happened to you? Wake up!
Wait, was that it? Is there more than one ending? Okay. Loud. Is there more than one ending? Oh. There must be more than one ending, right? Was I, like... It was getting a little, like when they were doing that interrogation, I was like, this is kind of familiar. If I resume, where do I go back into? Oh, I have to answer this again. They were calling me detective the whole time.
Excellent work, Detective.
Yeah. What if I take the pill?
I have just one last question for you.
Because I got an achievement called Delusion when I picked number 68, so...
I have just one last question for you. Who are you? Congratulations, Detective. You passed the final test. By now, you've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones.
I did notice.
It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion, but you didn't lose yourself like they did, which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective. Since you've mastered the system, you can take it with you. You never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or auditory hallucinations, I trust you'll master those too. In time. That concludes the exam, Detective. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Am I? Am I? Am I really? Oh.
Thank you again for participating.
Yeah, what's gonna happen here?
It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Why do I feel like it's not that simple? Oh.
Who
buddy. Oh, come on, it's me.
State your name.
Uh-oh.
Recognize your old pal?
Oh no.
I'm a law-abiding.
Oh no. The voices. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. I want to see what all the possible options are. Also, like, we never went into, like, this room. Or this one. Like, what's... Why are they even there? Do we go into this one? Have we been in all the rooms? Yeah, been in there. I was in that one, I was in that one, I was in this one. Weird that there's more rooms than you're able to get into. Or, I just walked straight across that desk, okay. Weird that there's more rooms than you go into is what I meant to say. I want to see now if I...
Excellent work, detective.
Take that.
I have just
If I
one last question.
say I'm number 68 and take the pills, what happens?
I have
I
just
am
one last question for
number
you.
68. Who actually am I though? Because she's
Okay.
like, well done, detective, but
Number
then she's like,
68.
okay, you're number 68. It's
Since
like
you
whatever I
already
tell
know
her,
you're
she's
one
like,
of our patients,
yes, that's
we'll
correct.
move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
Or it could kill me. Oh, yeah.
The drugs ain't mine!
About that?
My painting is not
Oh boy. The sound design in this game is out of control.
So, take the
In a good way. She disappeared.
Wake up.
Oh. That was weird. Okay, I got an achievement. Auditory hallucination. Let's see, what else can I do? I could pick something besides detective, or wait. Why didn't it remember my answers this time? Ray is... Oh god. Oscar, no. The director, Maestro, Spoon, Emily, Clem. All of them are incorrect. Huh? Why did it reset completely? Why did it... Okay, let's see if I can remember. You're George. You're Maestro. You're Nelly. You're Spoon. You're Mr. Director. You're McMurphy. You're Clap. You are Jennifer. You're Ray. You are James. You are Emily. You're Oscar. Shit, I don't know which one of them is which. I don't know who's Tony and who's...
Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira.
Okay. She's Elvira. He's Tony. I don't know why it reset. There we go. Why did I have to fill all of those in again?
Excellent work, detective.
I just want to know what happens if I pick something else.
I have just one last question for you.
If I pick something besides detective or number 68. I want to know.
I have just one last question for you.
So...
Who are you?
I'm just picking a random name. Cameron?
I'm sorry, detective, but you've
Ah.
failed the test.
So I'm both the detective
I had
and
hoped it
number
wouldn't
68?
turn out like this. You were doing quite well at the beginning. But, well, things started to unravel towards the end. It's sadly clear. You don't even know who you are anymore. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to.
Oh. That actually scared. There's DLC. I'll have to look into that. Because, okay, I'm just gonna resume game so that the intense piano stops. Is there DLC? I mean, it's saying there is, but I didn't see it on here, on Steam. Oh, it's only available in Chinese audio and text. Okay, that's fair. Well, it seems like that is the end of Unheard then. I really thoroughly enjoyed that game. It was so different from all the other games that I played. It kind of took elements from like puzzle games and stuff like that, but so different and so well made, and like the sound design, even just the game design, it was pretty basic looking, but it worked really well, and like it was easy to understand and easy to use. And yeah, I really really like that. Actually, I'm gonna have to look into other things that those developers have made, because that was really really good. I really enjoyed that, and it was a nice shorter form game than Subnautica, which we just finished, or Subnautica Below Zero, which we just finished. So I just wanted to put at least one shorter game in between that, and I don't know what's next. I bought a lot of games in the Steam sale that was on, so I've got a lot to choose from. So I'll just have to see what I end up picking to play next. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I hope to see you back here for the next one.